One. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to episode 2 of Starchaser. Should be pretty fun. We had a pretty good start last week. Got to know our characters a little bit and our setting. Some spilled drinks and shenanigans might have happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what Gwen has in store for us today. So we'll go around, do some quick intros, and then we'll jump right into it. So I guess I'll start with me. I'm Raven. I'm a tabletop RPG streamer, professional game master, and game designer. I also do the occasional photography and video game stuff on this channel as well. I'm going to be playing Lucy. Lucy is very smart in the sense that she's gone to college. She's very smart with machines and she's an engineer. Not so much with people and common sense all the time. But she is fairly flirty and social and tends to get herself into amusing trouble.
I love her.
I'm having a lot of fun with her. And with that, I'll pass it on to Gideon. Tell us a little bit about you and your character and also where we can find you on the internet.
Hi, I'm Patrick, or go by Attack Trick online. You could call me Trick, whatever's easiest for everyone. Besides here, you could find me on the Greyhawk channel Thursday mornings at noon Eastern Time, where I am on From Beyond Earth, which is essentially Greyhawk meets Skyjammer, which has been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And then you could find me here Thursday nights now, where I am playing Gideon Zale. He is what he would call a risk analyst, which means he deals with a lot of numbers and probability and trying to figure out what is going to happen before it happens, which he has a knack for.
you might say so.
He has a little unnatural boost in that field.
Awesome.
And sometimes, if last week is any indicator, he tends to change things for the worse sometimes.
Or not at all.
Yeah, a little bit there. All right, perfect. And then Gwen, we'll pass it on to you.
So I'm Gwen, Potato Hall on the Twitch and Twitter. You can find me mainly here because I don't have any other place that I'm on for streaming. And yeah, I am very excited for tonight. So let's get into it.
All right, perfect. And I just remembered I forgot to set up the window for the roll, so I'll do that real quick while you're talking here.
So before we begin, Gideon, roll me a sanity check.
Sure. And we decided it's the green button, right?
Yeah. Hard success. Nice. So we open on a portal opening in the boiler in the engine room of the cruise ship. An engineer is working on it and she's quite startled by this portal opening. And you see out of it steps a being of indeterminate origin, looks kind of reptilian, knocks out the engineer, and puts the engineer through the portal, and turns into the engineer.
Okay.
And right about this time, we see a 12-year-old little girl, a ponytail, come into the engine room. And
Okay.
that's what you see, Gideon.
Oh,
Lucy does not see this, but yeah,
I was gonna say, where is Lucy in all this?
we don't know. This is the future.
Okay.
This is one possible future. So we are currently in the past right now, and you're boarding the ship.
Okay.
So you will notice this 12-year-old girl just boarding. She's being hassled by the people, by the ticket taker. Why? Where's your parents? I don't need parental supervision. I'm an emancipated minor. Show me your papers. Well, I don't have them on me. How do I know you're an emancipated minor then? I'm sure you can call the captain. He calls the captain down, and the captain's like, let me check the guest list. Yeah, it says a pony a Talme, emancipated minor. I guess just let her on. Thank you. So the rest of you come on. What is your priority, Lucy?
So Lucy's gonna try and find Gideon to board with him, since she doesn't really know anybody else that's on the cruise ship, and assuming they are, in proximity to one another while this is happening, Lucy will probably lean over and be like, "Wonder what that was about." It seemed like a big commotion.
that vision.
Yes, this is about the same time you're having that vision, so you did not hear what Lucy said.
Hello,
Oh,
Earth to Gideon.
lizard people.
Lizard
What
people.
was that?
Did you
Um,
did you have more to drink after I left last night?
I mean, yes, I did.
I think you
Definitely
might
did.
still be a little bit drunk.
Maybe. There's you. I mean, you work on. You're about to work on ships and things. You don't know anything about like lizard people mechanics, right? That's not a thing that exists that I'm not familiar with. Being outside of the field.
I think there was like an episode of Star Trek or something that had that.
Okay. Just making sure I have the correct baseline knowledge to work here. Good to know.
Let's get you on the ship and go get you some coffee.
Yes. And that's the emancipated minor. That's the same girl that popped up as the vision was ending.
Yeah.
Okay. I think you see Gideon kind of eyeing this girl that's holding up the line with like a look of mild irritation on his face. That like, oh, this is supposed to be a vacation.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've been standing in this line forever.
So you both board. What's your priority, Gideon?
Well, it had been had I been alone, I probably would have gone. Well, actually, regardless, I will. I need to unload some things in my room, but let's choose a place to meet for coffee and more drinking. Does that sound okay?
Sounds great.
Yes.
I mean, like the bar would probably have both. Like, do you want to go to the main bar and like the fancy ballroom?
Sure. Just literally just need to pop into my room and drop some things off, and I'll be right back down.
Okay, I think I'm gonna do the same. So Lucy's gonna go and drop off her like toolkit and all that jazz. All the stuff she doesn't need on her.
Wonderful. So while you're in your room, I want Lucy to roll spot hidden.
Jesus.
Okay, 1 second. Turn music down just a touch on this end. Okay, spot hidden. It's the purple or the green one, I can't remember.
The green one.
Green one.
You spot that hidden, okay. So, out the corner of your eye, while you're unpacking, you just barely see a... This is a hard success. So, when you walk into the room, you notice this immediately. It's in the corner of your room, you see a portal closing. It's black, it's empty, it's closing, but you just see it.
What the actual frack is that? She's just gonna kind of stare at it. Kind of has the door open, like holding luggage, and she's just standing there, like, what? Does she know enough about like theory of relativity and things like that to figure out what a portal even is? Can I do a roll for that?
You absolutely. Let me pull up your character sheet and see if you have anything that applies to that. Yes,
she has some science stuff.
You have physics.
Yeah, I was like, I know I had some
physics.
sciencey thing that I had in there. Okay, let's see. How are you doing with physics here, Lucy? Nope.
It's close.
So you can use 6 luck to make that success.
I'm good. I'm good with her being like, why is there a giant glowing Fruit Loop in my room?
So what you see is this black void, because you didn't get like it's a hard success. It's not a massive success. You can spend 10 luck to actually see what's beyond the portal, if you so choose.
I'm gonna save my luck.
Okay. So
I'm good with not knowing what it is exactly.
So after you finish you're saying what the fracking hell is that, it finishes closing.
Okay. I'm gonna immediately start looking around the room for anything else that seems weird. And as she's doing this, she's gonna start also thinking like, wait, what did I drink this morning? Did I leave my drink unattended? Did somebody drug me? I didn't do any drugs, so I know it wasn't me.
If you're looking around the room, roll me spot hidden.
Hoot. That is one thing I can do.
That's another hard success.
I have a feeling I'm gonna need to talk housekeeping after this.
So you notice that one of the drawers is open, and you see inside a package. It's flat, and it's a manila envelope, and you know that that's probably not supposed to be there.
So, is there like an intercom or anything like that on the ship?
Yeah.
Like a phone? So, Lucy's gonna immediately go to the intercom or the phone system or whatever and like dial for security if there's an option. If not, then she'll basically do whatever the equivalent of the front desk is. And be like, so there was some weird flashing, like, we're gonna go with weird lights in my room. When I walked in, and there's this suspicious looking package in the drawer on my nightstand, and I definitely don't feel safe. And also, the cleaning crew needs to do a better job. So, like, if you can send somebody down here now, that'd be great. Or give me a different room. Preferably the latter. Because I don't feel this room's weird.
So the person on the other end is like, we will send security down to that room, and we had a cancellation, so you can have another room. You're now in room 13.
Peachy. Do I need like a special key card or just go in there?
Your key card flashes, and you notice the number change.
Oh, that's cool. What system do you guys use for that? And she's gonna spout off like, is it like this based or that based? She's talking a bunch of techno jargon.
And the person on the other end's like, I don't get paid enough to know that stuff.
Oh, right. Okay, well, thank you. Bye. I'm just gonna hang up and walk over to room 13.
I was trying to remember who it was. If I could, I would have told you if it was someone different, but no, it was.
Okay. So yeah, she's just gonna like leave that room and go to room 13.
Now, Gideon, you're in your room.
Yes.
This is separate. Do you want to roll spot hidden, or do you not want spot hidden?
I don't want to, but I'm gonna roll anyway. Nope. I'm good.
You unpack and you don't notice anything.
Yes, and Gideon is very much unpacks like all of his clothes when he gets there. Person. For the added need to, I take the bag that I don't know what's in it. I don't want to know what's in it. That was given to me last minute, and I hide it in like 2 other nested bags, essentially like Russian nesting doll. All my luggage, so that someone has to go through like 4 bags to find the special one.
One thing I forgot to ask Lucy. Do you think Lucy would roll sanity
for
the
portal? Entirely up to you. I mean,
that's entirely up to you.
I mean, I'm sure she's probably been to parties and seen some weird stuff while drunk. So she'd probably just maybe shake it off. If she keeps seeing weird stuff, I think she'd probably at that point start questioning her sanity.
Okay.
But I think she'd probably be okay with this one instance. It's like the next one's probably going to be the like, okay, I'm feeling unsure of myself here.
Wait, did the music stop?
It did. Oh, I can fix that.
Oh yeah, I meant to click loop. Okay, click loop, and then click play.
Cool.
And loop. Loop is on. Here we go.
And I had a giant glowing Fruit Loop in my room, so it matches.
Yeah.
That's literally what Lucy's going to describe it as.
Yes. So you two meet up. Where are you meeting up again?
I assume the cruise ship has like a ballroom type deal with a bar or something like that.
Yeah.
That's where Lucy's headed.
Okay. So you meet up in the dance hall.
Nice.
So your drinks are free now.
Oh, it's an all-inclusive cruise.
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
That's why the ticket price is so high.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, Lucy's gonna start off at the bar and order an Irish coffee.
Yes.
Actually, she's gonna order. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, in that case, I don't think Gideon plans on remembering a significant portion of this month.
So yeah, Lucy's gonna order an Irish coffee and then a regular black coffee for Gideon. And did she get there first, or did they get there at the same time?
So Gideon would have gotten there first because
Oh,
he
okay.
called security. So
Oh,
what's Gideon
right.
ordering?
Right. Okay.
You called security and got a room change, so you have to go to your other room.
That's a good point.
To
Okay.
unpack.
So Gideon let Lucy pick drinks last night, so he'll order ahead of time this time for the both of us and gets I guess whatever the future version of a mojito is. So, future mojitos.
So you just ordered 2 mojitos.
Yep, with space mint.
Space mint, I love it.
So that's what you see when you get there, Lucy.
Okay. Lucy's gonna take one and be like, "Oh, nice," and she'll take a sip and be like, "Wow, is this this isn't regular mint. This is like space mint, isn't it?"
Yeah, I think
Wow,
so.
that's fancy. They don't skimp here.
Well, I guess if you have them on, if you drink them when we get to Mars, is it still space mint or is it just mint there?
I guess it depends. Like, are they doing like an aeroponics mint from space, or is it at that point Mars mint if they're cooking it on growing it on Mars?
You would know that. Actually, no. You can roll for this.
We have deep philosophical conversations in this game.
Yes. So, let me find what the relevant role is, because I know that there is one.
This is
I'm
amazing.
going to go.
I like the music too.
Pinned. So, engineering. Do either of you have engineering?
Yo.
Nope.
Where is it at? I don't think engineering was an actual skill I could take, actually.
It's on the Starchaser. It's on the Cthulhu Rising. It's on the Cthulhu Rising. It's not on the normal character sheet.
Right, I think I just marked mech repair because it was basically the same thing. It had the same numbers and everything. So I just did that for ease of tracking. If I remember right. Yeah. Because there's not an engineering on here.
Ooh.
Oh, is that aerospace or vehicle?
Probably would have been aerospace. I'll actually just change it over and write it down. And it was 80. Then I'll just take this one off.
That is a hard success. So you would know that that these cruise liners actually do have a full hydroponics, and they grow their own food to keep the cost to keep the ticket price down.
Okay.
So they grow all of they they get as little as possible that's not grown on the ship.
Makes sense. Okay, so yeah, Lucy would be like, well, yeah, I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense because they have to grow all their food here for the most part. So yeah, it really is space mint.
Neat. Interesting.
Is Lucy going to mention anything or Gideon?
Settled into your room okay?
Well, like, I went to my first room and there was this weird, like, glowing Fruit Loop in the air and then it disappeared. And then there was a suspicious package in the drawer. It's like, yeah, I know, I haven't been drinking yet. But, yeah, it was weird. There's flashing lights and it looked like a glowing Fruit Loop. And then there was this weird manila package in my drawer and I was like, yeah, I want a different room, so I called security, and they gave me a different room.
What was the glowing Fruit Loop?
I don't know. It was flashing, and it was like oval, circular shaped, and it was colors, and then it disappeared.
Oh, it disappeared.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there was this weird envelope-looking thing in the drawer, and I was like, yeah, that's a suspicious package. I'm calling security.
This is going to sound strange, but yesterday, what was the name of the drink that we had?
Oh, crap. What did I say the drink was called? I don't remember. Dang it. Did I write it down?
I don't remember either.
No, I didn't write it down. Dang it.
I mean, I don't remember, but I feel like Gideon and Lucy would remember.
We'll call it like a space paradise. We'll put it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're called Space Paradise.
Okay, good. You're you. Or you're the same you that I met yesterday, at least.
Yeah.
Sorry. So it's,
who else would I be?
So when I was getting on the boat, I had a flash just in my head. When I said, "Oh, lizard people," and you were all like, "Lizard people?" That was that. And it's in that flash I saw a Fruit Loop. Also, not next to us, but in a different place. And a lizard person came through. And took a person and threw them into the Fruit Loop. And then the lizard person started looking like that person.
So
And that little girl was there too.
Lucy's gonna reach over and try to take the mojito from Gideon. Be like, let's get you some coffee.
By the time he gets to the little girl was there too, he realizes what a nutcase he sounds like.
So does Gideon let Lucy take the drink?
I mean, he does, but he'll just order another one.
She's just gonna set it up and be like, please get him some coffee.
You know that that precogs are a thing, but you would think that this is a little bit far-fetched for even.
Yeah, because if memory serves, Gideon hasn't said that he has these abilities, right?
No, he's described his work, and obviously, like, being able to see the future would be pretty useful with that, but he hasn't outright said anything.
Gotcha, and it's not involving engineering or science, so Lucy is not putting two and two together. So yeah, she's just gonna order a coffee and pay for the coffee and be like, just give it to him. And go back to drinking her mojito. She's like, yeah, that sounds crazy. Drink some coffee.
Sure. Well, I mean, if you see any more of these Fruit Loops,
I think I'm looking at a Fruit Loop right now, honestly.
I was going to say to let me know, but I honestly can't think of what I would do with that information. So, I guess maybe just be careful.
It's like, will do. And she's gonna kind of lean back against the bar and drink her mojito, and she's just kind of scanning the room, looking for
a less out there companion.
No, not looking for a different companion. She's just sort of like taking in the surroundings. What's the temperature like on Earth at this point, by the way?
So, so the temperature on Earth is kind of tropical, pretty much everywhere.
Okay, so
and they're repairing the damage.
Gotcha.
Slowly, it's a slow process.
Ranger Lash just asked which part of Earth, which I realized, like, wait, I didn't specify, like, Earth, where we are on Earth.
you're not on Earth currently. You're on the space. You're on the cruise.
Or where we were on Earth. The reason I'm asking is for outfit choices. So, knowing that information, Lucy is probably dressed in like one of those sort of like thin, flowy summer skirt things that you can like wear over a bathing suit or as an actual skirt, either way. And like probably like a crop top type top, and it's probably blue.
Nice.
Probably like this color blue, actually. Yeah, kind of like a sundress, but it's like a two-piece sundress, I guess. So it's a skirt and like a crop top. So that's what she's wearing, probably some fancy sandals, and she's just sort of looking around the room to see if anybody of interest or if anything's happening.
So you want to roll spot hidden?
Sure.
I've used that in place of, in general, just...
I actually managed to fail a spot hidden check.
So you don't see anything.
Okay.
It's what you see is just people dancing, and everyone's just having a good time, and there's some people that are getting close to already drunk, and the ship has barely left.
So Lucy's gonna lean over and be like, wow, apparently I'm the only sober person here. I was feeling a little guilty for having this one, day drinking and whatnot, but man.
No, some people, not everyone.
Yeah, it's like, but man, some of those people out there like are already smashed.
Well, I suppose it's trying to get their money's worth.
I guess. I want to actually remember this trip, though. Just kind of shrugs and goes back to drinking. Drinking her mojito slowly. She's like barely taking a sip every so often. So she's like drinking from her cup frequently, but it's just tiny little sips.
Yep, I think I'm kind of chugging the coffee a little bit just so I can kind of move on with Lucy's blessing without getting any more like side eye until I finish it.
Yep, that's probably smart.
Oh,
I guess
That's pretty much all Lucy's gonna do for now. Is just kind of look around until something interesting happens, or she finishes her drink.
If it's kind of like a dead zone in terms of conversation that we've hit, do we hear anything? Do we maybe hear any interesting conversations around us? Kind of, I think we'd probably still be hanging out around the bar.
yeah. Is Gideon people watching?
I think so.
Roll streetwise. Ooh. Wow. Okay.
This is good. We're getting all these fails out of the way now.
Yeah. So you see a few people. You can see the air of the room is happy, and there are people dancing. Some people dancing better than others. And some people on the tables, just on the table.
I think maybe I'm a little distracted by the dancing because I'm trying to overanalyze things, and like if you think of dancing just as like a series of this step, then this step, then this step, and he's kind of like just kind of the data compilation in his head is just kind of seeing all of these different groups doing that at once, and he just sees it all like crashing into each other. It's like too much movement for him to take on at this point.
It's at this point this little girl walks up to you. Hey, have you seen anything weird?
I saw a glowing Fruit Loop today. It was big.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was
Are you
really
talking
weird.
about Are you asking about the lizard people?
What?
So at that point, Lucy just kind of does one of those slow turn and like, what?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I had to make sure that I turned to Lucy. I had to make sure that she's able to, keep up with our level of conversation.
I mean, she's 12, but I don't think we need to, dumb it down that much.
I don't know about dumbing down. That's as specific as I could get.
You don't know what age she is. You know that she's under 18.
Lucy's just assuming 12.
Yeah. And she speaks up. I'm actually 12 and a half.
Oh, pardon me, 12 and a half.
Now-
Yeah, Gideon here thinks he saw lizard people.
Cool.
And when Gideon's not looking at Lucy, Lucy's just gonna be like,
Yeah. Apollo's thinking the same thing. It's like, yes, I'm marking that in my notes. And she shows her notes to Lucy and has crazy circled a few times.
Lucy just kind of goes, eh. She holds her palm out, horizontally and wiggles it a little bit, a little bit.
So I'm Apollonia. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Lucy.
Hi. You?
I'm Gideon.
Ah. Right, Gideon.
Next to crazy.
So you've seen a Fruit Loop. Now, what exactly does this Fruit Loop look like?
Like a glowing giant Fruit Loop. And not really sure how to be more specific.
Is it black? Is it changing color?
It was multicolored. Are you playing pretend investigator or something?
That's Gideon's actual reaction.
Actually, I work in space crime.
Right.
Gideon, you can roll Streetwise to see if you believe that.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Lucy's starting to drink her drink a little bit faster now.
You can tell that she's lying.
Really? How long have you been there?
Well, I mean, technically, I don't work in crime yet. I'm a post-grad.
A what?
Post-grad in what?
Oh.
In criminology.
Interesting.
While they're having that conversation, Lucy's just gonna kind of lean over the bar and talk to the bartender and be like, can you make a Shirley Temple or something? And she'll pass a couple dollars over.
And he gives the dollars back and gives you the Shirley Temple.
She's like, no, that's tip. That's for you.
Puts forth the tip jar for you to put the tip in.
She kind of rolls her eyes and puts half the dollars in there. At this point, she's like, fine. Not tipping you as much. She'll hand the Shirley Temple to Aponia.
What's this?
She's like, it's a drink.
Does it have alcohol in it?
Sure.
Yeah, I can't have that.
She's like, good answer. I was just testing you. It doesn't have alcohol in it. It's a Shirley Temple.
Thank you. Start sipping it.
She just takes a sip of her mojito and leans over to Gideon and is like, weird kid.
So,
I guess it's a sliding scale.
I've actually been investigating this, and a few of the passengers have seen something similar. So, I'm gonna head off and see if I can find more of these.
I'd be
Okay.
careful.
Maybe check in with your mommy and or daddy.
Oh, wait. Before you leave, let's establish, if anything were, let's establish between the three of us a code so that we know that we are who we say we are and not shape-shifting lizard people.
Lucy just has this blank expression on her face.
I'm just
Downs
leaning
the rest
into
of
it
her
at this
drink.
point.
Blank expression,
He's
downs
already-
the rest of her drink, sets it on the counter and goes, frack it. Okay. What's the code?
Crazy's already in the notebook. I'm just leaning into it now.
All right. What about Epiphany?
Got it. And avoid boiler rooms. You'll be safer that way.
Puts boiler room in her notebook and immediately starts heading that direction.
I told you, that little girl, I saw her with the lizard person.
Wait, that's the little girl you saw?
Yes, it was. She's not the one that the lizard person grabbed. The lizard person grabbed, I think it was a mechanic, somebody working in a boiler room, tossed that person into the Fruit Loop, took the place of the mechanic, and then the little girl barged into the room, and that's all I saw.
Okay. Lucy starts looking around for a minute. Like, doesn't say anything, just obviously looking around. Pretty much until Gideon says something.
Try to think of a way to... I'm trying to think of how Gideon tends to, like, prove things to people.
Actually, I'm actually going to roll spot hidden, because she's actually looking for cameras.
You're on future punked.
Yeah, that's pretty much what she's looking for.
I'm good.
Did you roll?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that 25 is your roll. Okay.
Yeah.
You do not see any cameras,
Okay.
but you know that you're smart enough to know that cameras can be very tiny.
Okay.
You know that cameras can now be the size of a bead of paint in the wall. No.
True.
So you're not entirely sure that you're not on camera.
So yeah, she'll stop and be like, sorry, I was looking for the cameras. I'm like on some sort of reality show, right?
Here, do me a favor. Think of, I want to foresee outcome and see what Lucy says if I ask her to think of a number and tell me what it is.
Roll for the outcome.
I keep forgetting I have to roll for that, and I just hope it goes poorly now. And it did.
That's not fumble though. So you do not roll in the fumble table, but you lose one sanity.
Yay!
And Lucy was the number that you think of.
13.
Cool. You know that she's going to say 13.
So before she can say the number, that's what I see, and I say, "You're gonna say 13."
Lucky guess. Do it again.
Damn it! How many times before we go down this route? How many times will I have to guess the number before you accept that I can do this?
Look, if you guess this one, I will believe you.
Okay.
You don't have to roll again. You guess the number again.
So the number Lucy is thinking of is 1,300,000 521.73582.
Okay. I'm going to repeat that number. And that's so specific. Why would you pick that?
It's like,
Yeah.
holy frack, are you a precog?
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say so? Gosh, now I don't think you're
Because
crazy.
I'm on vacation.
Well, yeah, but like, if not knowing that, I didn't know. I just thought you were crazy or drunk or both.
That's fine. I wasn't going to make a big deal about it until
Now,
apparently there's portals popping up everywhere.
Gideon, you've had visions before, but they're usually just benign, everyday stuff. You've had these visions all your life, or ever since you had your awakening at 15.
It's look, the visions aren't typically as I guess let's just say specific as this one was. And it's not something This just came to me. I wasn't trying to picture a random boiler room that I've never been to and lizard people. It's strange. But the little girl's on the case, so not our problem. I'll start drinking my mojito. I'm sure it's well under control.
Oh, like, I did let security know about the one in my room.
Yeah, with that spot hidden roll, I forgot to mention that you saw the the same person that was making the deal in the brunch, the banquet. Yeah, you saw that person again.
Okay, she'll point that person out to Gideon.
Oh yeah, they're psychic as well. If you didn't piece that together yesterday. They were after.
No, I did not.
I think they were after. What's it called? Surge. Have you heard of Surge?
Wasn't that like some ancient soft drink or something?
Maybe.
I think we learned about that in cultural history.
Oh, I mean, I feel like. I mean, it's a drug, and I feel like they do tend to pick outlandish names like that. But it's a drug specifically that boosts psychic abilities.
So is it like speed for psychics?
Something like that.
Absolutely, yes. You would know this. Yes.
Okay. Well, who on the fracking boat isn't a psychic?
I don't think that little girl is. So, there's one, at least.
Just got rolls right.
You would know.
Great. She starts drinking Gideon's first mojito.
Oh wait, I forgot. Where's the categories? Because you would also know that the captain is precognition, precog, telekinesis. You would know that the captain is an adjustment psychic.
Ooh. I forget. Was
like
that the
manipulation on a cellular level?
Ooh, that was like the weird rare one, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I know I don't think I just know everyone that's a psychic when I meet them, but I do get vibes from time to time. And it's when we saw the captain when we were coming aboard, he definitely radiated something.
Aw.
Oh yeah, you didn't roll for that. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Maybe he's just that powerful. The captain. He's impossible to miss.
Well, I guess we better keep our eye out for more Fruit Loops and lizard people.
Or not. Someone you told security. They'll take care of things.
Well, that's true. But I mean, like, definitely not gonna not look for those, because I don't want to get surprised by a lizard person in a Fruit Loop.
Yeah, you can see Gideon's like actively trying to just keep drinking, and clearly he's like, his face is just irritated that he's trying desperately to get out of this conversation, but like knows that deep down knows we're gonna have to deal with the lizard people. You can't just ignore lizard people.
No, I said reptilian. You're making the leap to lizard people. That's fine.
I mean, I think that's his just best way of explaining what he saw.
Okay. Okay.
Like he's clearly in denial. Like you can't ignore strange lizard people, but he's gonna try his damnedest too, for as long as possible.
Now, Gideon, where did you put the package, by the way?
So I took like all of my different bags of luggage and Russian nesting dolled all of them and hid that like in maybe like the second or third layer of bags. So you have to kind of dig through a bunch of my stuff to get to it.
Yeah, you feel this tingle in your head, and you know that someone's messing with your package.
Oh god damn it. He grabs like the full mojito and I have to go to my room, and just starts running. Over his shoulder, you're welcome to come, something weird is happening.
Alright, well, nothing interesting's happening here. She'll run after him.
Because you would... Okay, so I'm going to explain why this is, because your package has an alarm system on it, and you have that... What's that thing you have? Let's see. It is tactical comlink. Yes. So your tactical comlink starts buzzing in your head.
Do I know? Did I know beforehand that somebody had linked that to my tactical comlink?
Yes.
Or is this a surprise?
You would have. You would have.
Got it.
It's really funny.
It's as we're running. Someone's messing with my things. They're in my room.
Oh. Damn. Should we call security?
Maybe when we get there? I don't want to stop and look for a comm.
Right. Okay. And she's gonna keep running until we get there.
Yep.
So, as you get to the room, roll luck check.
Luck check?
I want
Roll up.
Gideon to roll a luck check.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Ooh.
Yeah, So you get there, and you get there before they... You get there, and you see this lizard person holding the package. And you have your taser pistol and your stun baton on you.
I was going to ask about that. Are weapons allowed on this cruise line? Did I have to smuggle those in?
You have a permit.
Okay. Lizard person. And I think I'll reach for the stun baton and just like, what are you doing? Just start poking it in their direction.
So
does Lucy see this yet?
Yes.
So
yes,
Lucy's just gonna yell out, "Holy frackin' frack on a fracking frack! What is that?"
and so, not wanting to engage you just yet, the lizard person Because I was not expecting to call these lizard people. Okay. This lizard person drops the package and goes back to the portal.
Is there a portal in the room too?
Lucy can roll spot hidden to see if she sees what's beyond the portal. If she wants to.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, success. So what you see beyond the portal is a room with scientific equipment. Roll engineering to see if you know what the equipment is.
Okay.
You have no idea what the equipment is.
Lucy's in hardcore. I'm on vacation.
Oh,
I don't want to
also-
think about what I learned in school.
What's that?
Mode.
Was that one of? Let's see. It was 1 to 5. So you do not go up in that skill. But Lucy, you see through the portal, this room with a bunch of equipment and these lizard people. I guess we're calling them lizard people. I'm leaning into this. So these lizard people
I
are
apologize.
are behind the equipment and
So when we say
And
lizard
the
people, are we
portal
talking
closes.
like Argonians, or do they look like Cardassians from Star Trek or something like that? Like, just how lizard are these lizard people?
they are okay. Argonian is what
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, so yeah.
The portal closes, but you see that. And
Lucy-
oh yeah, Gideon, you can roll spot hidden if you want to see what's beyond the portal as well.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh! Yes, you do see what's beyond the portal. You see almost what Lucy sees, except and you can roll. Oh. You can actually roll computer operation.
Okay. What?
You know,
I'm gonna.
and also you go up
Oh my gosh.
1 point in computer operation.
All right.
So you know this. You somehow have studied you've read in a scientific journal somewhere how they are getting cross-planetary portal technology really close to functioning. And you would recognize this from the journal as that stuff, but functioning.
What? That's. Did you see that? That's not supposed to work yet. They haven't worked out the bugs on that.
And the portal closes.
Yeah, I saw like a bunch of lab equipment.
That's a teleportation, like a cross-planetary teleportation. That doesn't exist yet.
So
Not working anyway.
Not a giant Fruit Loop.
Well, I mean, one in the same.
Well, I mean, my Fruit Loops don't teleport me to another planet. I mean, unless you... I guess they could if you put certain things in the Fruit Loops, but...
I think Gideon. So did he drop the package? Did he run away with the package? Did they?
No, the person dropped the package.
Got it. I'll pick that up and I'll pull out, like, specifically my work computer that I was really that it's buried under a bunch of things, because I thought that burying it would increase the chances of me not having to deal with work. Like, in my head that made sense. But like,
Amazing.
I'm pulling that out before we get too far away from port to like. Someone needs to answer me some damn questions about why there's lizard people going through my bags.
So you call the home office on Mars. Are you gonna ask them what's the package? Or
Yes.
What specifically are you gonna ask them?
Whoever assigned it to me, someone needs to tell me what's in this damn package and why there's lizard people teleporting in from other planets onto our boat and stealing identities to try and get it.
They're going to look at you like you're crazy. This is video call.
Lucy's gonna lean down and go like, "No, really, I saw it too. There's like lizard people and giant glowing Fruit Loop portals."
I know the policy is I don't open the package, I don't ask what's in the package, but to do my job and secure this package, someone needs to give me some more damn information right now. What I do does not function with incomplete information. You should know this.
They'll be like, chill. It's just the deposit for this month's operations.
Is there something that you can roll to see if somebody's lying?
I was about to ask you.
Yes, that's streetwise.
You can roll if you don't have it trained, right? It just goes off
Yes.
the default number.
It's 10%.
Sorry, I jumped the
If
gun
you're
a
not
little bit and
trained.
just rolled it.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand since that's also 10%. Nope.
You can spend luck to make that a success. If you so choose.
How much luck does it cost?
The success is a 10, so you'd have to spend 18 luck.
Nah, I'm good.
So you would pretty much know this person does not know what's in the package, and they're just saying whatever they can to calm you down.
And is this someone that's like my level of coworker, or just kind of a communications person, or like is this a superior to me?
This is your coworker.
Okay. I believe you that you clearly have no idea what's going on here. And I don't know, I think you, like me, don't like that feeling. So could you get the boss? I don't care if they're not there right now. If you need to, get in touch with them and then get in touch with me. But this is going
Okay.
to fail unless
Okay.
someone above our pay grade fills us in.
Calm down. You and I both know that we're not supposed to know what's in there.
Yep.
So just calm down and just don't worry about it.
If they want to leave that specific variable out of this conversation, the what, that's fine. But clearly there's something else going on here. And it's this, if they
Like
could get me some
lizard
more
people.
information about.
Lucy's
Yes.
just yelling from behind Gideon.
That's a bit of a unique job here. I think you would agree.
Um,
We haven't had a lot of cases together where we've dealt with lizard people thieves. So I would push this one a little bit up the chain.
and they're going through their notes and checking what they do in the situation.
Is it just like a call center script that they're giving me?
It's like, what?
We-
No, there is a script, but this is not on the script at all. At all. So they're like, hold on, presses the button and you're on hold.
Like, the people you work with don't seem very smart.
they are. They're in some areas they are, I should say. In the prioritizing getting the job done successfully compared to keeping things secret, not always so much.
So 2 minutes later, a whole 2 minutes later, you see your boss Elizabeth pop up. What's this about lizard people?
Well, boss, whatever you asked me to take with me on my vacation, which was supposed to be a routine delivery, has apparently attracted lizard people that have access to 1, interplanetary teleportation, which isn't supposed to exist yet, and 2, can change their shape and look like people, and 3, came into my room, found the package, and were digging around looking for it. So if there's anything more I need to know to make this succeed for you, to accomplish this goal for the team, that would be great.
Okay, but keep this quiet. That is supposed to be the fuel for what we need to get that technology working.
Huh.
Yeah, we were tasked with getting it to our base here, so we could get this working before. They said our rivals over at StarTech, but it sounds like, yeah, I don't think that our rivals over at StarTech are lizard people. I mean, they are certainly uptight a bit, but I don't think they're lizard people.
Lucy kind of butts in and she's like, yeah, like lizard people aren't supposed to be a thing. Also, holy crap, you guys are working on teleporters actually working?
We aren't, but we are a neutral third party, and we've been paid enough to be at least the couriers of this. This was supposed to be an easy job. That's why we gave it to you on your vacation.
Yes, I remember those exact words. And I'm having a lot of lingering doubt picking up, given that we've left port for less than a day and already teleporting space bandits digging through my things.
And
so I mean, do we have a solution besides me sitting in the corner of my room with my taser pistol, just pointing it in any direction that a portal might show up for the next, what is this trip, 30 days?
At this point,
45.
Oh my god.
Lucy's standing behind Gideon and she's just got like one hand on her hip and she's nodding like, you best answer. And then her other hand still has the mojito from the bar that she's drinking.
And she puts you in hold.
Oh my goodness.
I like to picture that this is the hold music.
No, actually, let me play the whole music real quick.
I can picture like this tune, but played on like an electric piano, like a Fender Rhodes, and so it's like elevator music style.
With like, your call
It's
is very
quiet.
important to us every like 20
Yeah.
seconds.
There. Is that? Do I need to turn that up more?
That's good. I can hear it.
There we go. Wow. Okay, that was labeled wrong. That was labeled wrong. It's supposed to be calming music.
This
This
pretty
feels
calming.
pretty calming.
Okay.
Lucy's
Well, then
just
it
like,
was
yeah, this
I
music's
think
making me feel sleepy.
I turned to Lucy, clearly still frustrated. It's designed specifically to. I've developed an immunity. I was involved in the testing group. They scientifically calculate out exactly which of these musical tones has the most effective. It's as boring as it sounds, and as tedious.
Lucy's like, that actually sounds pretty cool. Like, I want a copy of this to help me go to sleep at night.
Yes.
And as you say that, Elizabeth comes back on.
I think cat hair stuck in my glasses and it
Okay.
keeps tickling my face. There we go.
They told you. They basically told me to make sure that you keep that on yourself at all times.
Awesome. I will let you know.
And we have contacted the people. Oh wait, let me switch to General Cruise music instead. There we go. So, yes, we have contacted them, and they said that they'll deal with it.
That's
So
not ominous
reassuring.
at all. Deal with it as in, like, sink the ship so that this doesn't fall into the wrong hands, or
No, their operative has already talked to you before.
Lucy has the realization right about the same time. She's like, oh, please tell me no.
Wait, which one are we thinking of? Because there's two possibilities. Is their operative A, a drug dealer, or B, a 12-and-a-half-year-old child? Because those are the only two people I've met besides Lucy on this cruise.
All of that would be interesting. She tells you he's a telepath named Harold.
Got it. The drug dealer.
Oh,
Or the drug purchaser.
Oh, thank gods for that.
Elizabeth, you would tell me if they were going to sink the ship, right?
Of course I would.
Can I streetwise
Roll
that?
streetwise.
Yes!
Yes! You know that she has no idea, and that's well above her pay grade.
So Lucy is going to
She's
not very
telling
covertly.
you the truth. She's telling you the truth. But you know that she doesn't know.
She would tell me if she knew, but there's no way she's ever gonna know.
Yeah, Lucy like leans down and whispers very loudly, like, she has no idea if they're gonna do it or not. Sipping from her mojito. She's just like squinting at the person on the screen.
I'm actually going to change the house rule to 10 or below because, yeah, so add a point to. Oh, wait, that was Lucy rolling Streetwise.
Yeah.
She's the one that succeeded, not me.
Oh, then Lucy, you can add a point in Streetwise.
Awesome. I'm running out of. Oh,
Elizabeth,
there's
just as a failsafe in case the next time you speak with me, I'm a shape-shifting lizard person. Let's have a code word just be Epiphany. If you need to verify who I am, ask me for that word.
What if she's a lizard person already?
Oh, she's not on the boat though. If that's the case, that's a problem for after the boat.
All right. I don't know how
And
this works.
she hangs off with you at this point.
That was, to be fair, that was more helpful than I expected them to be.
So,
Wait, did Gideon fail his streetwise roll?
yeah,
Oh yeah, he did.
Oh.
that's why Lucy was whispering loudly.
That's why Lucy had to fill me in.
Okay.
So Lucy, well,
yeah,
wait.
Gideon also passed on spot hidden, so I had to put spot hidden.
Okay.
And we'll adjust everything because I'm making it 10 or below now. So computer
Ranger
operation.
Ranger
Spot
Last
hidden.
said, "Present me. This is a problem for future me. Future me. Damn it, past me." That's fantastic.
So yes. So
I mean, I'll just come out and say it. If you'd rather not be hanging out with someone that may or may not be hunted by lizard people for your vacation, I would understand us parting ways at this point.
Well, like, here's the thing. There was a lizard person in my room, and they left a suspicious-looking package in the drawer. So, why would they be doing something with me?
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get the chance to ask Elizabeth, but as far as I know, our company doesn't have any history of dealing with or encountering lizard people before.
it's at this point that Apollonia comes in the room. Because of course she does.
Hi?
And she's like, there's something wrong in the engine room.
What did I?
The engineer is acting very suspicious.
They're a lizard person.
Lucy squints at a podium and goes, "What's the code word?"
Yeah. Apollonia goes, what's the code word?
You first.
Epiphany.
Yes, it's Epiphany.
Yeah.
You know, in retrospect, we should probably make this code word like you say a word and then they have to give you a phrase back.
Yep. You think I would have foreseen
No.
the difficulties with this?
Yeah, you think.
Now,
Long drink from her mojito.
Sure, they're a lizard person.
Yeah.
My
So you
working
went-
theory.
So you went to the boiler room, huh?
The engine room. There's no boilers on a spaceship. But yes, my working theory is that the engineer is hiding something. I'm not sure what, but they're hiding something.
Don't worry, we got that part figured out.
Right, lizard people.
Yep.
I totally believe that.
Shape-shifting lizard people. If that wasn't clear before.
So the whole time you're having this little
You
conversation,
see
between the two of you,
Apollonia tap her pin to her chin, be like, actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I've got it. So we'll say Fruit Loops are tasty in the morning, and like the other person has to say, but Fruit Loops at night are bad.
Tasty.
And Apollonia writes this down. I'm gonna put it in Discord.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in Discord.
And then she kind of
If
realizes
my
that
computer would unfreeze.
she realizes you two have been talking for a little bit. Wait, what were you two talking about?
I'm just leaning in on the lizard people
Are
angle.
tasty in the morning.
Fruit Loops in the morning are tasty.
Fruit Loops are tasty in the morning, but not at night.
Fruit Loops at night
And you could.
are bad.
Did you put that in? Can
I
you
will.
put that in Discord?
I'm just writing it down in my notebook first, and then.
Right.
Starchaser panel.
I literally just got something in my eye.
Ouch.
Sorry.
So, I mean, if my vision is to be trusted, our child detective here barged in just after the lizard person assumed the identity of the engineer. But I don't understand why. If what they want is here, I don't know why they're going through all of the subterfuge and invading the ship elsewhere instead of just. You would think people with their advanced technology could just swarm this room right now and take what they want.
Well, I don't know. How smart are lizard people?
A
Are
pony.
they the ones that even made the portal?
A pony says, "Well, from what you said, they almost did."
Right. That's the other problem. We don't know how many of them there are. Oh,
Should we be getting a 12-year-old involved in this? Shouldn't we, like, find her parents or something?
I don't have parents on this ship. I'm here by myself. An emancipated
like-
minor.
Shouldn't we, like, alert them that there's a stowaway or something?
alert whom?
Shows them her key card for her room. See, the
Nice.
pony tell me.
No, I saw the captain clear her personally.
Weird.
Although it's he may.
You didn't. Lucy did.
Oh, Lucy did? Okay.
I
Yeah.
did? Oh!
Yeah, you did.
So Lucy's gonna go like, oh no, wait. I did see the captain, like, wave her in. She, like, heads the mojito glass to Gideon, like, here, I think I've had enough.
He downs the remaining immediately. Well, I mean, the captain is psychic too. I wonder, he may be worth chatting with just to see if they have their own psychic security on board. If that's the case, wipe my hands of the matter and let them take care of it while I enjoy my vacation.
Yeah. Now I'm, like, really curious to know what was in my room. What's that package?
I mean, do you want to go find out?
Like,
You would know that
security
your
down there.
previous room is room 238.
Yeah, I mean, let's go poke around 238. My key doesn't go to that room anymore, but we'll get lucky.
There may be staff or someone that can let you in.
Speaking of,
You forgot something in the room. You need to retrieve it.
Lucy, roll a luck
Ah.
check.
Okay. Luck. There it is. No.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oof.
So you get there and the door's locked.
Alright, well... I guess I could ask them to open it up. Yeah, I forgot something. She'll start looking around for, phone or
Did you
intercom or whatever.
did not take a cell phone or anything? No, you did not.
No, I meant to ask you, after the last one, if there was a place where she could buy one. I'll have to do that, at some point.
I mean, you can say you had because you have more than enough money for that. You can say you have a comlink, expensive compad,
Okay.
and you can take that out of your money later.
Okay, yeah, just let me know how much it is. So I'm just gonna say super smartphone, because that's what she's gonna call it. It's not just a smartphone, it's like it's like a super smartphone.
Yeah, and it has the ship has its own its own intranet Wi-Fi. It's
Okay.
air gapped because space.
Right.
And there's an app. There's an intercom app on your phone.
Perfect. She'll hit that. Like, so like I'm at 238. This is Lucy Winnett, and so in my hurry to get away from the creepy stuff in the room, I left something in there. Can you come let me in?
Roll fast talk.
Well, Lucy can talk fast. But not
Currently at
stat-wise.
5%.
Oh, jeez.
You can spend. Let's see, it's 5. So 35 minus 34 minus 5 is 29.
Nope. I'm not spending that much luck.
They're like,
Um,
sure.
ooh,
We had
I have a
security.
I have a reroll. I'm gonna use it.
Ooh.
Everybody has a reroll, by the way.
Yeah.
Trick. Okay. I'm just removing the roll so that I don't forget. And
Actually,
later. Oh, yeah.
you can roll streetwise if you want
I think that's the.
instead of fast talk because it's higher percentage.
Oh, it is slightly higher. Yeah. Okay. That's even worse.
That's a fumble. Yeah. They signal security that you're trying to break into the room.
Great. Can I try to charm them? Because charm's
That
actually
was-
the same as my spot hidden. Lucy's charming
Oh.
as hell.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that. You could have, yes. Well, let's say you rolled that instead of put your reroll back
Socialize.
on and roll that instead.
Okay, I'll still spend a reroll, but I'll do charm instead. There we go.
Security shows up and opens the room for you.
Awesome. Yeah, Lucy's gonna be like, please, it'd be super nice if you did. I'd be so grateful. Cause like I left something important in there, and now I'm really embarrassed.
Yeah, they're like, okay, you did initially pay for the room, so we're gonna have security come by and open it for you.
Okay, thank you so much. You're so nice. What was your name?
Stacy,
Thank you so much,
Thank-
Stacy.
the same one you've been talking to every time you call. You press the intercom.
Okay. Like I'm going to talk to your manager and tell them what a good job you're doing.
Well, my manager is the captain. I'm the only one running she's basically the only person that answers when you press the intercom.
Yeah, definitely gonna tell them you need to be paid more because you do way too
Because-
much work.
Okay. I'm going to specify this. She's the one that answers when you press the intercom.
Okay.
When someone else presses the intercom, they have their own personal one.
Oh dang. Okay. So yeah, Lucy's like, yeah, I'm gonna tell them that you're doing a great job.
So the security person comes by and opens the door, as
And,
well as Agent. What did I say his name was? Harold, I think. Yeah, Agent Harold. I just got a call from HQ that I'm supposed to make sure that you don't lose our property.
Oh, right. So, I mean, I'm happy to give it to you, and that way, you know, transaction complete. Your company has what it needs, and I can go back to the bar.
Harold is like, yes, because clearly you cannot keep hold of it, from what I've been told.
Well, I mean, I have so far. It's typically, it's when there's teleporting, body snatching, alien people involved, that's typically an upcharge from the company in terms of security. That's not what they would call a normal job.
So,
and he's like, oh, okay, you're not supposed to know half of that, but yeah.
Could you fill it? I mean, feel free to fill in the other half.
He takes the package and leaves.
So
before you go, did my supervisor tell you to say anything specific to identify yourself?
Yeah. She said the code word was Epiphany. For some odd reason.
Good. You were.
Then again, given the situation, I think that you were well justified to have a code word.
Yes. Oh, are you working? I guess question. Are you working security for the whole cruise, or did you just also happen to be on to protect this package with me?
I was supposed to be the failsafe if something happened.
Right. Well, so those shape-changing folks that I mentioned, there's at least one of them that's disguised as an engineer on this boat right now. Or they were whatever this little girl went into the engine room.
You see him press a comm. He's on his, like, you have your tactical comm link on your ear. You see him press his and be like, and say, yeah, we have a code orange.
So while all this is going on, what's the security guy that's opening the room for Lucy look like? Or a security girl, for that matter.
So the security girl is wearing the security staff are all wearing red. So she's wearing a red dress with the cruise line logo on it, which I was going to design that, but anyway. So yes.
So
she's wearing a red dress with the cruise line logo, and she has a taser pistol.
Okay, would you say she's objectively attractive?
Not objectively attractive.
Okay. Really doesn't matter. So Lucy's just gonna put on the charm and basically play the damsel in distress card pretty hard, and just be like overly thankful and complimentary. Actually gonna roll charm for that.
Yes, just barely a success.
So yeah, just like very, very complimentary.
It's a regular success, not just barely. It's regular success.
And basically flirting, but in a way that the other person would be like, are they flirting with me, or are they just really grateful to get into the room? Like, she's leaving it just enough of a question there to kind of hopefully keep the other person off guard. And then yeah, she's gonna look for the package.
You open roll spot hidden.
Figured.
Oh no!
Okay.
Absolute worst roll possible.
Oh wait, not spot hidden, luck. Sorry. Wrong roll.
Yay!
Which is still a failure. I'm going to use that in the place of So you open the drawer, and the package is still there.
Okay. Player is super suspicious. Lucy will take it.
Are you gonna open it?
Well, not here.
Okay.
She's gonna wait until they're in somewhere private. So yeah, she's gonna put that into her bag and then just do another look around the room to see if there's anything else that she could say, like,
Now,
oh, yeah, and
now you can roll spot hidden.
Yay. Yay.
You see. Okay, with a success, you see a faint glowing on the wall from where the portal was earlier.
Okay. Lucy's gonna pull out her super smartphone and take a picture of it.
You do that.
Okay. And then she'll head back out and again be like super complimentary and everything with the security lady, and then just as she's walking away and go, oh, by the way, my new room is room 13, and just kind of give a wink and then walk away.
Okay. And she walked.
I think I've just been chatting up Harold at this point. So
Yeah.
it's like,
So,
you know, it's
so while this is going on, yes, Harold takes the package and is there anything else you want?
I mean, I'm happy to be getting back to my vacation now, but I also do have a little bit of a reputation on the line, so if you think you're going to need any assistance with this, obviously I'm not going anywhere for the next 45 days, so I'll be here. It's I don't know if you want to take my personal comlink information so you could contact me that way, but
And
I am available
he presses
begrudgingly to help.
He presses his comm link, and you hear in your head, "What's your comm link number?"
Ooh.
Do you tell him?
Oh, yes.
You respond in your head? Okay. And then he says, and then he puts your number in his comm link, and you hear his number. You put his information in your comm link, and he says, "This is much more secure."
Got it. In my head, this is much more secure.
Yeah.
Got it. Understood. Also in my head, I'm like, so does your company, is this paid time for you? Are they making you work on your vacation too? What benefits do they offer? Should I be thinking about switching?
And you hear in his head, "This is a work vacation. Yes, our benefits are better. And if you want to join, let me know after we get to Mars."
Got it.
Gideon networking.
He's very irritated that this was his first vacation in forever. It's like he's taking it on his way to his new assignment, and they slid in another one.
And he apologizes and says, "This really was supposed to be an easy job."
Have you dealt with these people before? Is this a common thing I should know about?
And he says, "This is all in your head. This is all in your head." So
Yes.
he says, "Yes, we have dealt with them before. The general public's not supposed to know. Please keep it quiet. Like, if you're going to go, don't go around saying lizard people."
Right. I will refrain from doing any more of that. It's only been a few hours of me screaming that to anyone that'll listen.
Yes, I will go. I will go and do my job on all the people that have heard this so far.
Right. Just to make sure that you're working with the same information I have. In case this is new information to you.
Wait,
since I
telepath does have the mind wipe ability, right? I'm pretty sure.
I think so. But I will just make sure that he knows that they do
Yes.
have the teleportation already, and
So-
that the only one I know for sure that's disguised right now is the engineer.
Yes, that is telepathy, and that does have the mind wipe. That is telepathy. That is the mind wipe.
Yep.
So now, before he leaves, he mind wipes Aponia.
How far back are you taken out?
So
Or do you pick out specific details? I guess I don't. It's just interesting. I don't know kind of the fine control you have over this.
because I'm the keeper, I don't roll. This is the
Oh yeah, this was like in character. He's like very curious just how this works.
oh. You were asking in character. Oh.
Yes, sorry about that.
So in character, so he's like, well, I have to make sure that pretty much they're going to be in a stupor for the next 8 hours. And when they wake up, they won't know what happened today or yesterday
Oh
Or
wow,
the day
that's a
before.
lot. Oh
or
wow.
the day before.
Jeez. There's
Just
no.
yeah, he carries Aponia to he basically gets this before the security leaves. He flashes his badge and asks the security person to assist him in taking Aponia to her room.
Okay.
And this is how the DM deals with using a character without them being here.
Nice. So, Lucy's headed back to Gideon's room. She doesn't really wait for them to finish talking.
You just walk by as we're like thinking at each other, just
Yeah.
Yeah,
awkward
Yeah, she-
eye contact with no conversation.
she winks at the security person like as she's walking by Gideon, and then just keeps walking.
and you see Lucy leave.
It's
So you're both back at Gideon's room.
Perfect. So Lucy will pull the package out of the bag and just be like, or I'm like, okay, we're alone. And
So- Roll science physics. And we'll see how long it takes you.
nope,
oof.
that's a fail.
So yes, but it's 64 and your target value is 55. So you can spend 15 luck.
I'm good.
Or
I don't
no,
have
no,
one with luck.
10 luck. 10 luck. Just 10 luck.
It's only 10 luck. The devil on your shoulder.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm good. This is only episode 2. I'm holding on to some luck.
Okay. So So you don't immediately know, but it does not take you too long to figure it out. These are blueprints for portal.
Okay.
Basically, it's Stargate, but the end point is anywhere.
Okay, so I should have specified. She hasn't opened it yet. She's looking around to make sure they're alone, and then she like holds out the package and pulls out her super smartphone and shows Gideon the picture. Like, so this glowing thing was on the wall, in there, and then she'll open the package and pull it out and be like,
Okay.
So I guess these are some kind of blueprint.
Well, you don't know what they are now. You'll know what they are next episode.
Oh, okay. So.
And that's where we end it.
Oh, okay.
Because it is time. Well, it's 10 minutes till.
Yeah, we're at 1 hour 47 minutes. Okay,
But
cool. Well, that was fun. We'll do our outros here. So we'll go reverse order.
Yes,
So
hopefully next time I will have stuff actually prepared instead of just loose ideas.
oh no, it was good. I enjoyed it.
No,
That was a
I
lot of
didn't
fun.
notice. Yeah.
Same. I thought it was great. So yeah, we'll do our outros here. Gwen, go ahead and tell us where we can find you next, and then what was your favorite part of the episode?
You can find me next. Let's see, what is... Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, here. Playing the one-shot with Ren.
Yeah,
Yay!
they'll be here too.
Okay, so my favorite part was... Well, I have two favorite parts. First, when you did not follow Aponia to the engine room like I thought you were going to. Because I really thought that you were going to take that hook. But also, and the ramifications of that were because you did not follow her to the engine room, you actually got that alert and the package did not get taken. So you lucked out greatly. Like, that package was going to be gone.
Nice.
Apathy pays off once again.
So my second favorite part was mind wiping Aponia.
That's funny. Awesome. Well, and we'll go over to Patrick.
And now you know why this person has telepathy.
Yes. So, Patrick, what was your favorite part, and where can we find you next? Also, the camera's frozen on my end, so
Yeah, it's frozen on my end too.
may have lost Patrick here. Give it a second. There we go. Now we got you
But
back.
yes,
Sorry, you were frozen for a little bit there. What were you saying?
Oh, sorry about that.
I'm not gonna say I didn't have no notes because yes, there was a flowchart, and you guys went on the branch that I did not expect you to go on.
Nice. So yeah, we were saying, what was your favorite part, and then where can we find you next?
So you can find me. I do a show Thursday mornings at noon Eastern time. I'm on the Greyhawk channel on From Beyond Orth. It's Greyhawk meets Spelljammer. And then back here on Thursday night. My favorite part, I think, was just immediately leaning into being the lizard person conspiracist. To just anyone, to the people that I've known for either one day or 5 minutes. It's like, no,
And to your boss.
we're just going with it.
And to your coworker.
Them, I'm like not worried about. I'm
We'll
like,
probably
no.
not remember your call next episode. just
Oh, that's
a warning.
That's really funny.
Yes, and then taking as much opportunity as I could to not do my job to make this a vacation.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Which
this.
is completely and utterly valid. I have a branch on the flowchart for that.
The emancipated miner said she had things under control, and I trust in her confidence.
Oh, that's so funny. Perfect. Well, that just leaves me. So, my favorite part's probably the fact that Lucy kind of just went with things, and it just immediately was like, "Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. You need to listen to me."
I appreciated you, hype man, like being the hype person for my call.
Yeah, I think that was my favorite part. Or just like hand on the hip, like, you better listen to him.
Yes, but next time I'm going to have your old charm. Because I know that's a thing now.
Yeah, Lucy is seriously charming as all get out. She's got a 75 in charm.
That's good to know because I did not know that.
Yeah,
That will be that's going to be in my notes for next week, which I will have.
well, that's great. And then where to find me next and everything. So yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, we'll be doing a spooky one-shot called Fun and Games, where the party will be going through an abandoned game store and running into some pretty interesting stuff. That'll be on the Fundamental RPG system, which is also what we run Badlands on Saturdays, which consequently is the next game. I don't think I have anything else. No, I do have another game on Saturday. I believe it's at noon Mountain Time on Tales Off the Tabletop. I will be there doing another spooky one-shot Saturday around noon. So 2 games on Saturday, and then Friday we've got the other spooky one-shot. So yeah, I think that's about it there. So we'll go ahead and head off on a raid. I think we're gonna go raid. Speaking of Ren, they're doing a game on We Are Nerdsmith for the... it's the 9 Hells of a Good Time. I will also be DMing a game for that series later on in the month. So we're going to go do a raid over there. I'm going to go to the raid screen, so I'll wave bye now. And we're going to do raid. We Are Nerdsmith. And then we've got our raid call here, which is look out for Fruit Loops and Lizard People. So we'll see you all tomorrow. Go enjoy Ren's game on We Are Nerdsmith. It's going to be amazing. And then, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for Fun and Games. Bye.
I forgot I'm not subscribed anymore.
Sort of like a dirty white and red stripy fabric. It's ripped. It looks like probably somebody just